Alright guys, well, as you can see, this buck is currently with the doe down here in the ditch. I'm going to keep an eye on them, because what I'm thinking is that they might bed down right here in this ditch or start making their way down to me. It's actually the deer I seen yesterday down here in the field, and was actually sparring with that other buck. I've missed that deer 3 nights ago. Part of the story, this has been one of the toughest years ever. But as you can see, I'm struggling to even get up in the mornings. I don't know what the deal is, but we're here now. I'm gonna keep an eye on these deer. This might be a blessing in disguise right here, because the sun's just now starting to peak up. These deer aren't too far from where I'm gonna be parking. And I know where one guy's sitting right now, because there's only one truck here. The property is private land, but there's maybe 3 or 4 of us that are hunting it currently. It looks like one of the guys are here now, so I'm pulling in now. I'm gonna keep an eye on these deer. I can see them from here, and I think I might try to make a plan on to get close to these puppies, because oh, they're moving now. Hang on, let's see what they do here. He's chasing her around. I'm gonna get the binoculars out, keep an eye on them, and like I said, I might make a game plan on these deer and just go ahead and try to do a spot and stalk, depending on what they do. So stay tuned guys, this could be a crazy morning. Alright guys, well, finally in the stand. It's like 8:45. Today is November 17th. The rut is definitely on, 100%. But here's what ended up happening. So I got out of the car, ran down into the ditch, because I had the doe and buck that I had on film from the car coming right to me. So I hop in the ditch, and I waited and waited, nothing. So I come back out, and I'm looking around. I don't see a single deer. I don't know where those deer went. Then I look over by the road, kind of in the general area where those deer were before that I filmed. And sure enough, there's a big buck right there, sniffing the ground, running around like crazy. He starts coming down the ditch line. So I'm like, oh God, here we go. So I get back in the ditch. Then after that, he turns around and starts running back the other way. Okay, I look back and there's a small buck at the end of the road. See, they go up and kind of square up a little bit. Then obviously the other buck was so small that he had no chance. He goes the opposite direction up towards the woods I'm hunting now. And the big buck crosses the road with his nose on the ground and takes off. So he's on the trail of a hot doe. That buck that was with the doe this morning, she's in heat, obviously. So what ended up happening after that is I decided to go ahead and start walking up to the woods across the way here, so I could just walk the ditch. I seen the truck here yesterday, same truck, and I figured he'd be on the buddy stand, because I walked by him yesterday morning, felt terrible about it. And sure enough, I see a giant buck, and I mean a giant, like 160 class buck, or 160 inch class buck, jumps the fence and runs across this little pasture. I get down with my decoy, and I did a couple rats just to kind of get him to look. And he turns and stops, and then he just keeps going right into this small woods. So I'm like, all right, if I hurry, I can get in that stand and get ready, get everything positioned. And sure enough, next to a tree stands up that guy at like 40 yards. He throws up his arms again. I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I'm just ready to hunt. So I decided to get into my other stand on this side of the woods to just avoid him completely in general. And the decoy set up. Like I said, it's about 8:45 now. And it's the rut, so anything can happen. This has literally been, I can't say the worst season ever. Definitely been one of the toughest and most heart-wrenching, hard-fighting. I'll be honest with you, it's been hard to stay motivated this year. It really has. So, that's why the channel's called Never Stop the Hunt. That's why we keep pushing. And eventually something will happen. So, maybe today's the day. Maybe it's not. We'll see. So stay tuned. And I'm going to think about my decisions this morning and kind of dwell on it a little bit. So, stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we see some deer. drilled her. She ain't going far. Well, I don't know about the shot. I think it's a little back. I don't know. I kind of expected her to go down right there, but I think it's a little back. I'm gonna look at the footage. All right, guys, well, I just replayed the footage. I think it's a little back. She isn't gonna go far, but I definitely think it's a little back. I'm shaking. I don't know though. I don't like that. It's a little back, and she wasn't bleeding a lot either, so we'll see. Let's keep our fingers crossed. All right, guys, well, just got into the woods and started tracking this deer. Pretty good blood so far. Not bad at all. I'll go ahead and show you guys. You can see there it's got little chunks of something, so I definitely got lower stomach coming out on the exit. But if we come through here, this is where the blood really started picking up. You can see coming through here, there's blood everywhere. Real good blood. Right here on this leaf here. Check that out. So, it's a good sign. It really did start picking up good up here too. Here's a good idea of what we're working with. So, looks good. We're gonna keep following it here. And definitely keep you guys updated. Cross our fingers. It looks pretty good. So I gave her about an hour and a half. Actually almost 2 hours of time, so should be good. Feel good about it, so stay tuned. Oh my gosh. Guys, I can't really even explain the feeling of this entire hunt today. I've had a tough season. I'm not gonna lie. I have been hunting my ass off. And excuse the language, but I'm telling you what, I put in so much time this year into the woods. I mean, everything I started out from public land, struggled with that. And I tell you what, I'm not even gonna lie, after this morning running into the guy that's been hunting out here, I felt bad. I feel bad running into people, especially private land, because I know what it feels like on public land. So I dealt with that this morning and drove all the way on the opposite side of the property and woke up late first off. Don't even get me started, it was already daylight and I'm walking in. So I get to the other side of the property and make my way all the way to my tree stand, which is like a 25-minute walk, which it is what it is. Carrying a decoy in one hand, carrying my bow in the other, bag on my back, and just expecting to hopefully even see a deer. I knew it would work, but my goal this morning, honestly, I'll be honest with you, there was a goal, but I got so down. I mean, I really did. I mean, I felt bad for... I just felt bad for a lot. I felt bad mostly for messing up that other guy's hunt, if I did. I felt bad just the fact that, like, I've been struggling this year, and I tell you, the one thing that kept me going, and I'm not gonna lie, is being able to get 2 of my buddies on their first deer ever. I mean, that honestly, right there, I'm not gonna lie, that made my season. That truly did. But I really need meat. I really, like, my family and my friends, we really need some meat in the freezer. And I'm telling you what, between trying to take time off of work and bowling and spending time with my girlfriend and my family, like, it's just not, it's tough to get in the woods. It really is. It's November 17th, and I mean, I've only hunted, I mean, now here recently, I've been trying to get out any chance I could. If I have an hour to go out, I've been going. And this is the first time since then, over what, 11 years now, that I honestly was sitting in that stand and didn't want to be there. And I can't believe I'm even saying that right now. I mean, I was so just down. I mean, I had so many missed opportunities. I had missed 3 deer total this year. I mean, I hadn't wounded any, thank God. But every chance I had, I mean, I had a giant in October within 25 yards, and he just needed one more step. Nothing. Just couldn't make it happen. And now, I mean, I'm blood trailing this deer. I lost it. I literally lost it. I lost blood. Could not find blood. Circled around. finally I just made the biggest loop I've ever made in my life and found blood. And then once again, got stuck. I found blood back here. She took off, went back where she came from, down the blood trail. I had to track back. And then she cut again and cut up, and that's where I am now. And she started bleeding really, really good. I knew I had to have been getting close. And I mean, I can't thank the Lord up above. I can't thank my family, my boss at work, and everybody just giving me the time to even get out here. And I'm very, very, very grateful to even be able to get out here and hunt. And I mean, to make this story short, I found her. Right here's where I seen her, and I mean, she's laying right up there. You can see her brown. I mean, it's just honestly, it's been one of the toughest years ever, and I couldn't appreciate this deer anymore. I mean, literally this doe right here, it's unbelievable. And like I said, the feeling of getting my buddies on their first deer ever was unreal. That made my season. But I wanted to get meat in the freezer. And I mean, seriously, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this opportunity. And I found her. That's it. I got it. The weight that's been lifted off my back on this one is just unexplainable. I mean, this is exactly why the channel is called Never Stop the Hunt. I go back to this, like, you can't give up. Like, there's been so many times where, I mean, I just, seriously, like I said today, I just was done. I almost gave up. I literally almost just walked out of the woods and just was done. But there was something there that just told me to keep going. And that's what I did. And it pays off. So, I mean, no matter how much you're struggling throughout your season, if you haven't even seen a deer, just keep getting in the woods, because it will happen. I mean, opportunities will arise, and it's just one of those things. You just got to keep trying. You got to keep going, and this is the proof in the pudding right here. It's gonna be a lot of work to get her out, but thankfully, I mean, she's in a heck of a thicket, and we're like right in the center, but it shouldn't be too awfully bad, and I'm so thankful for this moment. So we're gonna get her cleaned up. I'm gonna get some pictures and stuff with her, and now I can smile a little bit. So God, the feeling's unreal. This deer, I'm telling you, this deer right here means so much to me. So thank you, Lord. Appreciate it, and I'll get back to you guys here in a little bit. All right, guys, well, here she is. Absolutely unreal. I say that all the time, but this is a moment that I'll never forget, and a deer that truly means so much to me. I know it's just a doe. I know that. But I'm telling you what, it means so much more than just a doe. I mean, the entire hunt, the entire season wrapped up like I explained earlier. This right here is just a cherry on top to really just have fun and just relax. I mean, this deer, I can't explain to you how much it means. I'm literally at a loss for words. I really am. The emotions right now is just like a roller coaster. But we found her. We got meat in the freezer. And we still got time to hunt. So we're healthy, we're happy, and it's over. So it's time to let the real work begin here and really get her done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't appreciate it so much. If you enjoyed the hunt, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It's always appreciated. Hopefully we get a buck down this year. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you again.